What's on your hands?
Good morning. Good evening. The world keeps speeding and I need meaning to get me through. Good morning. Good evening. The world keeps speeding and I need meaning to get me through. Get me through my 9 to 5 day. Gonna make crime pay. Gonna do my last day. I'm a grass day. So that's what I did. My 9 to 5 day. Gonna make crime pay. Gonna do my last day. I'm a grass day. So that's what I did.
We don't want to scare anybody.
Hey now, hate a nigga. Whoa now, kill a nigga. Whoa now, whoa now. I'm black enough. Hey now, hate a nigga. Whoa now, kill a nigga. Whoa now, whoa now, whoa now, whoa now.
God's in the building,
Yes.
which was really important, especially in the sense that Rosedale at the time demographically looked totally different than what it looked now.
Right.
So many of the brothers and sisters in the community gravitated towards the 5% Nation,
Yes.
which was teaching us knowledge of self, who we were, who God was, and who the devil is as well.
Right. You have any stories from Rosedale or whatever back then?
Oh,
Real quick,
man.
anything real quick?
Definitely have some stories. I mean, Rosedale was a place where, as a person of color, particularly a black person growing up, it wasn't easy because the racial tension was at a high pitch. Not everybody welcomed us into the community. And so I know when our parents had to send us to the store,
Right.
we didn't go alone.
Right.
We went in 2s or 3s. So if I had to go to the store, I had to pick up the phone and be like, yo, Kia, mom said, I gotta go to the store. The kid said, all right, no problem. Yo, David, Muhammad, y'all gotta go to the store. So we would travel in 2 and 3s because we served as our own protection.
Right.
Fighting dogs and everything.
Fighting dogs and everything. But may I say this as well, those who were traumatizing and terrifying our community, they weren't doing it against their peers. They were grown men, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, picking on children that was 8, 9, 10, 11.
Right.
But when our older brothers came through, they didn't have some of the problems that we had.
Right.
And a lot of that had to be because they were cowards.
Right.
Picking on the Donaldson family, man. Muhammad,
Finally, I see you with a waffle.
they came in the late 70s, early 80s, and his father used to give us free martial arts lessons in Brookville Park.
Definitely, I remember that.
Yeah, you remember that,
Yeah,
right?
me and Jamal used to do Kung Fu after we seen that Channel 5.
That Channel 5 at 3 o'clock.
Elephant technique.
Hey, would y'all brothers mind if I just take 30 seconds so I could go live on my Facebook page?
Oh, please do that.
All right.
But let me ask you a question while you're doing it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what do you see the differences from back then to now? As far as Rosedale Jets is concerned.
One of the things that I see is the fact that we have dedicated coaches and parents who understand how vital it is for them to be fully engaged in their children's lives beyond the football field. So back in the days, our football coaches, they just came out there 2-3 hours and coach football. But for us, we don't have that luxury. We have our children who are confronted with opioids. We have our children who are confronted with antisocial peer pressure. So we have to be beyond a football coach. We have to be psychologists, psychiatrists, social worker, and a football coach all at the same time.
Wow. That's a heavy load right there.
I tell you, I didn't have that.
Yeah.
When I was growing up in Rosedale Jets, I knew they were outside because I lived close to the park. So I was like, right, okay, I guess the season is on now.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting postcards and I don't have a kid. I can't play. I'm past the age limit.
He's past the age limit.
But I just like. So what do you expect? What can a parent expect to receive when they enroll their child in the Rosedale Jets program?
I think what they are going to receive is a group of men and women who are going to ensure the safe and well-being of their children while they're learning some vital characteristics such as loyalty, such as perseverance, trustworthiness,
Yes.
integrity,
Yes.
and bravery to a certain point
Yes.
when you have to put strap on that equipment.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's different. It's funny you say that because I was thinking about like back playing football and all the, playing for all those years. Like you just have to be in a whole different, you know what I mean? Like a different mindset.
Definitely.
You know.
Absolutely.
And I mean, especially the level you play. I mean, playing, high school and college and everything. Like this guy was a super duper athlete, man. You know what I mean? So like just with that,
Have any of your players reached the NFL?
Oh, we've had several in the past reach. We had two-time Reyes who went to play for Rosedale, went to August 1 High School, travels around, played on a couple of NFL teams, and
Yeah, Queens.
yes sir.
Queens, that's big.
And we also have Dean Marlowe, who is now a strong safety and a free safety with the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, okay.
okay, right in New York.
We get applause for that one too.
Yeah.
First, let me start this off with Jay-Z. Peace to the God. Yeah, that's G.O.D. NFL don't sell on my TV, cause I can't take a knee in the land of the free. Marcella Wally say Cap ain't black. His mama's white, so he don't know our plight. Hope you fight for what right, no matter what your color. We stand with Sandra Bland and you talking about his mother. Undercover agent, called him a vagrant. Face on the pavement, I can't breathe. I'm passing your town, they get to my town. I got a hoodie on, and I'm brown.
Yeah. He hates the fact that I almost won a ring in intramural football in college. That meant everything. What are you talking about?
That's his story.
But I gotta have pretty girl, QV instinct. Sex green, life I lead, moonlight speed. Follow my lead, every all this G fine shit on me. Got me taking your so naturally, she got no these OPPs, SAINTD. They say I won't make you, we'll see. Watch the light is made in 3D. All the lights, I got a bad Fergie. All in white inside black copy. Look at my life, they wanna be like me. Got a degree, we made rap, pay me, we oversee. SUV, my jewelry. Pretty YT on E. We want. We want.
I'm live now.
Oh, he said I'm live now.
All right, let's go. We ready?
Alright, we back in the house.
Yes, sir. Live.
Alright, Jacques Muhammad, that is. What is the main goal of Rosedale Jets?
Well, our main goal of Rosedale Jets is helping to produce great young men and women who are going to be tremendous citizens and contributors to the liberation of our people. And
Definitely get a clap for that.
that starts with instilling discipline,
Okay.
ensuring that we put integrity, loyalty, scholarship, academics at the very top. And of course, first is God, second is family, and academics will follow.
Well, how do you instill discipline? Like, do you have them on carrying bricks on the window? Or what?
It's a multi-layered approach, so to speak. When we talk about discipline has to be something that derives out of love. And discipline is not necessarily treating someone harshly, but is setting expectations that should be within social norms. And for us, is some of it requires repetition. And once you give young people standards, you let them know what you expect, they usually rise to the occasion.
Days where there was no .com. So the line was barbaric in front of my house. It made no sense, okay?
Yeah.
So I get now that I just love the fact of the growth of Rosedale Jets.
Yeah.
And I count that so much on you and just all the brothers and sisters who help push forward our young brothers and sisters to see that it's not just a football thing, but you have to get your mind right. I see a lot of these kids, and I was a youth counselor in Rosedale, so I knew the difference when I seen the Rosedale Jet kid and a kid who was just kind of lost and to be found. And he was a lot different. The way he stood was different, how he spoke was different, and his morals was different. And so I definitely could attest that to your program.
Yeah, and indeed, you're right on it.
Yes, sir.
And in fact, many of the high school coaches, where all the children are playing, and shout out to Christ the King High School. We have St. Francis Prep, Springfield Gardens High School, Bayside High School, Blue High School. I don't want to miss any high schools because Holy Cross as well. Our children are excelling at all of these high schools, and many of the high school coaches compliment our young men for the foundation that they received at Rosedale Jets Football. And a lot of it goes to exactly what you just said. Whenever they get a Rosedale Jets player, they said there's something special and different about the Rosedale Jets players, and a lot of it has to do with the discipline. A lot of it has to do with, yes sir, no sir, looking the coaches in the eye and just teaching some of these skills at a very young age. They carry it with them throughout high school, and it makes a huge difference because many of the players end up becoming captains of their football team and excelling at the high school level.
You know what it is? It becomes a part of life, though. Like you said, like if they start, especially at the younger ages, all that discipline and you know how you said how they speak, their respect for others, all that stuff is instilled. So it's not you're not thinking about it, you're not pushing it into them. It's already in them. They do it naturally at that point.
Got that cash when the money come down, money come down. Yeah, come on. When the money come down, money come down. Break it. Yo. Hey, come on. Fixes, kissing, dripping, show up. Run up in any club and I throw a dough up. Yeah, I'm about the green and you know I'm about to roll up. Got a Hennessy and a little bit of soda. Hold up, where my groovy at? Right, hey babe, bring that booty back. Show the Kuti cat, make the booty clap. Just to let you know that I ain't new to that. I'm the king, and I'm with a crown. Cool big queen, Rosedale sound. Fish don't lean, but we get the party wild. If it's second that green, they show right now. Never ain't child. Switching it, thought that we slid it. Thought that the strip of it, I was so rich with bread. Don't take smoking, I'm forcing it.
This week we're saying, you know what, we want to honor you. We want to show you that we have no affiliation with Ike Turner. First and foremost. And we also want to say we appreciate everything y'all do every single day of the week. So, without further ado, Dom. But if you want to find her, Envy Glam. That's ENVYGLAM at Instagram. If you want to find her, she's at Instagram on IG, okay?
And on Twitter too.
Oh, and on Twitter. Please give her that mic. You gotta hear. Don't mind.
My Twitter following, so I'll be
what happened?
spoken a little bit more on Twitter.
Oh, this.
Right, what is that about?
This I like to call a barometer. It's a barometer. If y'all don't know what a barometer is, it is an instrument that gauges how people feel about you, right? So, I'm carrying this. I'm gonna tell you, it's 3 steps to life I see in this fame shit. Y'all ready? First step, everybody looking and going, look at this broke ass nigga. This nigga thinking somebody, right? This nigga, look at this motherfucker over here. He couldn't even forego, God. Couldn't even forego. Then, we get deep in our shows. Angela Simmons shows up on one of our shows. We start getting money. BET picks us up for a late night show. They need ratings. So then now we on BET, we making that dough. The Acura my brother gave me free of charge. Love you, Les. I'm driving in something new now.
Right.
I'm looking like Sour D out there in the streets. You know what I mean? Sour D the Don. I'm looking like him. You know what I'm driving? Now, not yet. I don't got that type of money. Not yet. See, there's levels. Right now, you know what I'm driving? I'm driving a BMW that's giving me problems. No one else knows that, though. No, they looking at me like, yo, this motherfucker right here paid, right? So now they looking at, yo, look at that cup, God. You see that cup, yo? Look at that white shit on that cup, though, yo. That nigga got a poodle on that cup. Yo, I think he gay. Second step. See, that's how they go. That's how it goes. Gay rumors now. Then, Jay-Z passes by. He happens to see a young intern that we got. Comes to find out, no, she's not an intern. She owns her own show. Her name's Dom. And he ends up becoming a guest. Now people start going, yo, you see this cup, yo? You see that white wolf on that cup? Yeah, it used to be a poodle. You peep that, right? No. It's a wolf now, right? And then now he got a jewel under there too. Look at that jewel. I'm telling you, that jewel is actually symbolic on some Illuminati shit. And actually what he's drinking in there is child blood. That's what they're gonna think. Yeah, that's how, hey, it's Illuminati, Pete. Walk with me, dog. Walk, you understand what I'm saying?
I'm walking.
They thinking it's that. It's ritual shit, right? Not knowing that there could be Remy in here that my nigga Sour D bought. Don't tell nobody. Or it could be some other joint that I'm drinking that's way cheaper, but it doesn't matter.
Right,
It doesn't say.
matter.
No, it's brown. But they don't know. Look at the cup. They don't know. And the whole point is I'm gonna have the same cup throughout all these phases of life, right? And you're gonna see how this cup is gonna dictate how people feel about it. Whether they think I'm right now, they think I'm broke, and I could be. Or they think, oh, he's trying. He got, I don't know, something about that cup, God. He got swag to him.
Right.
They liking me now. I got swag to me, right? Because I'm not hurting nobody.
Exactly.
But then when I'm walking in them streets, you know what I mean? The big fur out, not false fur, because the fox fur. I want no problems with Peter.
Peter coming with it.
Right?
Even though Black Lives Matter, period. But I'm gonna go into this, right? So like I'm saying, this is a barometer to get back to the story though. I would be remiss without talking about the God right here, who people don't understand the part he plays within this journey that we're taking, unorthodox. Yes, please speak up, say something, my brother.
What's going on, man? I Radio, you know what I'm saying? Big shout to our BAM, Maryland, man. You know what I'm saying? Q96FM.com. Doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just bringing the good music, good vibes, great people.
That we are. And we got a lot of great music, like I said. Dom, please keep talking more about yourself. Dom,
We want to hear about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't do music.
Okay.
I feel like I've had several different like businesses, several different like jobs, several different things that I like kind of dibble and dabble on.
Okay.
So I know you were talking about like the radio show and everything. Like that's something that's really, really, really new for me.
Okay.
So I'm really, really excited. Like I've been going to like different events and networking with a lot of people.
I see.
So I can have like the best artists or the best entrepreneurs or the best people in Brooklyn. Especially, people that people don't know about, people that are overlooked.
Why
I
just
need to
Brooklyn?
know
I
more
mean,
Brooklyn.
it's a Queens thing now. Stop it.
Okay, Brooklyn, Queens.
Oh, yeah, BQE. Brooklyn and Queens, we always got like a love-hate relationship, so we understand.
Big up Brooklyn. Big up
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
no, it's
All
okay.
I
day.
be forgetting sometimes, but it's cool.
Word up.
The best food right about now a lot of times be in Brooklyn, and
Yeah,
BK,
I agree.
man.
we're gonna have, there's a lot of like misconceptions about gentrification and things like that as well. Like we know what they're doing as far as like raising up the prices and taking out the people who lived there originally. But then the flip side of it, I see other people going, what are you talking about gentrification? We got a damn Chick-fil-A up the block now, nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
Though it's a chemical chicken sandwich, I do eat it and I enjoy it.
It's crazy that you talk about gentrification because I'm on this show, Viral TV.
Okay.
And it's like a cast of both men and women. And we just talk about controversial topics. And that is actually our next topic.
Oh, okay.
And I guess it hits home for me a little bit more because, like, my grandmother, she wasn't born here. She was born in Guyana. So,
Yes.
And,
Big up Guyana.
she came here at like a really young age, like early 20s, I believe.
Okay.
And she went to school, got her nursing degree, and she was a nurse for like 40 years.
Wow.
40, probably a little longer than that. 40, probably like, I don't know. She was a nurse for a really long
Feet in
time.
the
So
mud,
she
working.
retired, right? So
Healing
she came
people.
to this country and like worked and bust her ass to work and provide for like everybody that was coming from Guyana back to to New York. And
Used her gift.
now my grandmother's actually blind in one eye.
Wow.
Right. So when I think about how a lot of landlords are very unethical, right?
Definitely.
And they have someone as my grandmother and they try to take advantage of her. And I have to come in like, excuse me, she needs this fixed. Excuse me, what's going on? And I have to kind of like step up and they probably look at me and they're like, oh, she's kind of like a little, like a bitch, right?
No, right.
That's what most men say. Like when a female was like bossing up or like they expressing themselves, it's like, oh nah, like she's a bitch. But when it's a man, it's like, oh nah, I respect him, he's a boss.
I get it.
To go back to the story, I feel like a lot of times I have to like step in and defend her, especially when it comes to like landlords or kind of like, hey, what is he doing? doing
Yeah.
because I feel like that's their way of like pushing people out.
No
right?
doubt.
So they can get new tenants and raise the rent and, you know, let that just be that and more money in their pocket. But they're not thinking about how it hurts people on the back end. Like everything that my grandmother knows is in that neighborhood. Like her church, supermarket, any store that she needs. It's just like it's in that neighborhood. So to take her out of that neighborhood and to put her someplace else, it's like putting her in another country again.
And the deep part about that is what that really shows us, and it's a real slap in the face, is like, wow, you could have cleaned this neighborhood up? like, wait a minute. I didn't have to live in this shit.
You did it to benefit you. And that's
Yeah,
the problem that I
you
have.
kicked us out, and the next thing you know, there's a Chick-fil-A on every damn store instead of Burger King. And it's like, how did that happen?
And the
it's
people that are doing it, they don't understand our culture, right? So they're not putting things in our community that are for us. Let's say youth centers, or, you know, things that we need to better ourselves.
Yes.
It's already, when you look statistically, right, and you look at how the schooling for like white people and black people, we don't get as much funding. We don't get as much books in the high schools, but they don't want to talk about that. That's a topic that is like, ooh, we can't really touch on it, but we really should. And it all does resort back to like whole gentrification. And a lot of people look at it like, okay, well, I got a Chick-fil-A, like you said, or I got a Starbucks, so my neighborhood is a lot safer. But it's way more than that. It's a lot of unethical practices that people don't know about.
No doubt.
That
And that's what
people don't know about.
they seeing the cleanness of it now.
Yeah.
They're seeing the better food. And don't get me wrong, I am a foodie. I will attest to it, right? I'll drive to go get me something proper. Like, I won't eat a lot, I'll eat great. That's what I believe. But the point being is, what they do is they bring all of these things inside this community, like the crime. They bring, and not saying them, we all should be thinking of what we do as well.
Yeah.
You know, and the part we play in bringing down our community and how we can fix it and not be slaves and savages in pursuit of happiness. A lot of times people think being happy is something that's monetary, and it's very short-lived. Very short-lived. Like, even I knew a lot of people who got their money out the streets, but they couldn't spend it on anything because they wasn't paying taxes on it. They make sure that in order for it to be legal, you got to pay taxes on that thing if you're going to live it right. And if you don't, you can't really buy anything that you buy with that dirt money, that street money. It goes away so quick because you're spending it on things that are just a quick shot. A car, it loses value right away. Clothes, it loses value the next season. You know what I'm saying?
Seasons are very short.
So you drive off the lot.
You gotta like really invest your money into like assets, not like liabilities.
Real estate,
Yes.
things like that, stocks.
You're not lying. I don't want to keep talking, if we play music as well on this station. But you see what I'm saying? Like, people thought that Dom was just a pretty face. I'll be telling y'all, the queens of the week that we have on this show. No, you're not just body. You're not just cute toes as Don have, but that's none of your business. It's more than that.
Yeah, and I get that a lot. And it bothers me because a lot of people don't know. Like, I graduated high school at the age of 16, right after my 17th birthday. I went to college.
Wow.
I have a dual degree in management and finance.
Yeah, that-
You know, my minor was entrepreneurship. My concentration was economics. You know, I'm doing a lot of great things. I know I see on one of my lives, like, Kadira is on there. I mentioned Viral before.
Viral
but it's
TV.
a really, really, really good, like, opportunity to kind of talk about controversial topics and to give my opinion, right, coming from a black educated woman.
Right.
Because a lot of times they want to keep us quiet. They want to keep us quiet. They don't want us to talk about certain things. They don't want us to mention certain things. It's like, oh, don't talk about that, you know? And I think it's a really, really good thing. So Viral, having my own show, giving people, the opportunity to come and talk and have a voice that technically, like, wouldn't be able to come and talk and have a voice.
Yes. What is the name of this new
plug
show that I
that,
know that
please.
you're working on yourself? Because I know you have your own show that you're going.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the name of that?
I have a name that I'm working on. You know, I just want to make sure that
Under the wraps, okay.
name checker and no one is using it
Okay.
and things like that. But I will kind of tell you guys, and you can like share it on your.
Without doubt.
radio
Get
show
the
and
exclusive.
everything.
Exclusive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. She's going to come back on this show, hopefully,
Actually,
yes.
the first time that I'm talking about my show too. Like,
Wow.
I've discussed it to my like followers and stuff. People that like look at my stories consistently. People have asked me like, "Oh, hey, you're on Viral. What exactly is it?" And I told them like, "Hey, I want them to follow Kadira's show, but I also want them to kind of like look out for my own show too. 'Cause there's two big projects that I am working on.
Okay.
I think it'll be a really big.
You
Spin-off type thing.
Yeah, definitely plug on the things that you're doing.
Right now, it's really just those two.
Okay.
So, in the past, I have worked on like marketing and like advertising for like small businesses, even like artists. My brother, his name is Mo Supreme. He does music, so I worked on his like Instagram page, help him like grow his following, grow his fans on like different platforms and everything. But it's just like now, this is like one thing that I'm kind of sticking to. And this is like the first time, you know, and I feel like a lot of times as women, we don't want to go into something new. Like when you look at men, like you guys are very confident when it comes to certain things. It's like, I don't really know how to do this, but I'll try it, right? And as women, we're a little more like, I'm going to stay in my track. I'm going to stay in my way. I'm not going to really do anything new. So I feel like for me, this is really, really new, but I'm excited, you know?
That's dope.
I'm excited.
You're courageous. You're a person who's, I mean, that's the people who settled this land, new land, is going into the unknown, you know? And that's like even with us. People's like, man, aren't y'all a rap group? Mind you, we are FISH.AND.BREAD.
Yeah, we are FISH.AND.BREAD.
And we will destroy any show at any point in time.
They snapping coochie. Ooh it. Be on yacht trips. French bitch, kiss my Haitian ass. Nigga, this big hits. Kush clips and a big ass block of hash. I'm with 2 zips. Hollow tips in the car with the secret stash. My baby got real tits. Wide hips and a big fat chunk of ass. I love my women in cars fast. We all got weed, no need to pass. Hennessy black nigga, fuck the glass. Girls on us, we don't harass. Unline them up, thumbs up or pass. Girl getting gas, her name's Cypher. But I can get 1,000,001 girls like her. No, I can get 1,000,001 girls like her.
Back to the plan of things, right? We're about to play some more music, like I said, and Dom is here, always doing what she do. She'll be here throughout the whole show.
Right.
And Trevor Jr., he is on the boards.
Call up. Yo.
So if anything happens that's meant, I'm on
I was about to say, wait a minute.
Trevor, he's always doing this thing. He is the man.
No doubt, Trevor Jr.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for Q96FM.com.
FM.com.
It's how you can listen and spread the bread. Spread the word is what we say. Instead of saying spread the word, we say spread the bread.
Remember, call up to 347-626-0547. All right?
347-626-0547.
What is it again? 347.
626-0547.
Yo, right now we're about to play some Young Miles for starters. You heard? Give it to him.
Popping a pill, just for a starter. I want a meal, I'm going harder. I want a diamond chain to stay clearer than water. Me and you not the same lane, I'm moving smarter. Bad bitch, too fine. She let me hit it like 2 times. No bed, full time. And I just wanna shine in the whip, moving fast with the roof gone. And I wish I could save time when I'm in the pussy, damn it's too strong. I'm taking bars like a new song. Can't trust you, you don't keep that shit 100. Your attitude, I could tell you up to something. But I'm unfazed through this paper I've been running. You say you up, but I see that you've been frontin'. Love it when I'm on the stage, I'm going crazy at one of my shows. Designer down, I ice my neck, my wrist is on gold. Black rims for the Maybach. His song said I made that. Bet your bitch is gon' say that. And the flow was so laid back. She coming through, so I told her bring a friend. She so bad, only hang around with 10s. Gucci shades, money visions through my lens. You can't play me when you watching from the bench. I'm a starter. Ay. Popping pills for a starter. Ballin' hard like a starter. And she fly, I'm a dogger. Bank account getting larger.
You see my face, you see my face. You see my face, you see anger. See my face, you see danger. See my face, you see a stranger to joy. Given enough to endure. Felt it drizzled and pour. With success still poor, my apples rotten the core. You see my face, you see pain. See my face, you see fame. See my face, you see the same as yours. Given enough to endure. Felt it drizzled and pour. With success still poor, my apples rotten the core. My apples rotten the core. My apples rotten the core. Reserves in the birds, Marines quarantine, Queens, Harlem next. They in the process to cleanse, dissect, clips a couple of sons. You don't kill them all, control some. In the doldrums of the jungle's bows, where the junkies growl, when the hustle's proud, when the world's always hungry to eat. Life's got an appetite for the weak. You need me, I'll be on Fuck You Avenue all day. Hey. It's your Queensbread ex-weed head. I thought he was dead. I died for man, like thorns on our hands and holes in our hands. Got the man, now you need to supply. Nigga feeding the die, getting high, getting drunk, nigga raw in the cut. So what you want? It's been 8 years since my brain been clear. See it through my ears, here there's nothing there. Don't stare cause the glare could blind your eyes. Child say you cries, we survived in a day where the gods in the earth stay. You can play around if you want to. You see my face, you see anger. See my face, you see danger. See my face, you see a stranger to joy. Given enough to endure. Felt it drizzled and pour. With success still poor. My apples rotten the core. You see my face, you see pain. See my face, you see fame. You see my face, you see the same as yours.
survival of the fittest. Niggas here for the figures, throwing up they signs. From the north side to the west side to the east side, south side. Jamaica, Queens, raised me mean. Taught me that I need to stack up my cream. Niggas got burners, they fire and flame. Watch out before you get one in your brain. Brothers ain't sane, that's all I'm saying. And with your life, you shouldn't be playing. Choppers be spraying, we're in your hood. See my face, I'm up to no good. Just like you, I'm nice too. Can you read between the lines? Got my green, got my brew, and we tweaking all the time. Life is so unkind, but who cares? Persevere, wash your face, wipe your tears. Brothers here don't really care, they feed your fear. You can catch a glimpse, but please don't
See
stare.
my face, you see anger. See my face, you see danger. See my face, you see a stranger to joy. Given enough to endure. Felt it drizzled and pour. With success still poor. My apples rotten the core. You see my face, you see pain. See my face, you see fame. See my face, you see the same as yours. Given enough to endure. Felt it drizzled and pour. With success still poor. My apples rotten the core.
That was Young Miles. 2 joints from Young Miles. I see you. Family to the show. And I told you we was coming back with somebody. Somebody interesting. Somebody who's been around, could tell you a story or two and lived it as well. I've been through the whole triumphant of the struggle. Made it out as a diamond. The one and only. Sour D. Boy. But hold on.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Hold that. You didn't hear what I just said.
Yeah, no, you gotta scratch that.
He's good. That boy at the
Scratch
onion.
that.
Stop it. You're good.
I'm saying.
The man was in Sons of Kingston. First web series. He was so good in that.
What happened? What they did?
Hold on, move over.
Yeah,
They gotta know that
yeah,
you're in here.
everybody.
This is what I mean. Like, he gets in. This is. See, I've known him since the youth them. Good Jamaican word. And like, he's like, because of that, I hate that. Why they give these niggas money? I swear, man.
Yeah.
But look, fuck it. You got money now. There's nothing you can do.
They let him out.
He was in Sons of Kingston. He was so good in that, they gave him his own spin-off show. But his own name from that show was Mercy, right? And they called it No Mercy.
All I've ever done was play by the rules.
Don't kill me, son. Better have my money.
I'm about to be a ruthless, selfish bitch.
Go suck your mother.
Fuck the rules.
Fuck the rules.
You know when you know somebody, you're like, that nigga can't rap. That nigga can't act. You're just gonna say that just because you've known him as like picking his own ass or some shit like that. You just known him as doing like, the snot nose. So when I play, I'm gonna tell you how I looked at it, B.
That's real. That's real.
And then I watched it. Because I gotta watch it. Everything, if you're on this show, please believe I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna research you. I'm gonna find out what's going on about your life. Because I gotta know if you have secrets in your closet that you need to keep to yourself.
Yeah.
But he does not.
Can we curse?
Yeah, this is live stream, sir. I hope you don't curse. I mean, you're not Richard Pryor or nothing.
Yeah.
But all right, whatever. See, I'm spitting. You got me spilling my pimp juice.
Damn, please. Wolf cup.
Sorry, let me not use the word pimp juice. That is like incorrect in this world
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
And I have Dominic in this room, so please scratch that from what I just said.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was in No Mercy. Go check that on No Mercy. I caught that on YouTube, right? That joint is on YouTube, Smoking.
Yeah.
Smoking. He got 5 parts in that joint, 5 different episodes.
Yeah.
And I went through all 5 like a machete through butter. Okay? It was that smooth. It was an easy watch.
Yeah.
Easy watch. I wanted to fall asleep because I was tired. And a lot of times, because a lot of times you put something on, like, I'll just watch it because I can knock out. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I couldn't.
Yeah.
I was upset about that too because I wanted a nap. I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. It was that damn good.
GetThisMovie.com. GetThisMovie.com. Check that. That's where you check it out.
Get this movie. All right. That's
Without
what's up.
further ado, Sour D boy.
Hand claps or something.
See, I don't got that. But I get all of that. Can you do a little beatbox? I don't know how un is ill.
Yeah.
We have Sour D boy. He's in the crib. He came through our show us how he live. He's the man, and guess what? He don't got no hip. All right,
I'm back.
Yeah.
First of all,
Sometimes we're breaking this shit.
my good brother,
Yeah.
you
Yes.
address me as Sour Diesel Washington. That's about
Sour
my whole
Diesel.
Yeah, man.
Sour Diesel.
Diesel Washington. I'm doing it for the hood.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Sour Diesel Washington.
Washington.
You know what's deep about that? I believe it. Yeah, to tell you the very much truth, I'm not going to even bullshit you. And I told Un this without him even knowing.
Yeah.
And Un, you can confirm it because Un is the type of dude, if I didn't say that, he'd be like, nigga, you didn't say that.
Nah, I call it out. I'm waiting to call it out.
He is.
I'm sitting there waiting. B. You going to do it too, and I'm going to catch it.
Let's talk about it.
We good.
I said to him, Un, I'm impressed. This kid, but here's what's deep, and I'll tell you this much. Un Ben told me that.
Yeah.
Un Ben told me that when he went on some acting joint, which I think for No Mercy or something like that.
Yeah, we did a project
that was
together.
another
No, that was a
project.
different project, but
Yeah.
we definitely did a project together. My
Yeah.
son, Un, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
He was out there.
Yeah.
I got him that role actually.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that.
He just hit me up like, yo, come through this audition. I'm like, sure? He like, yeah, say.
Yeah, I remember that.
He bombed the motherfucker, but he still got that bomb.
Show you that. Show you how good Sour D be.
He had a pull. That's why I knew he was a man, son. I said, my man had me in there.
But let me tell you how real Un kept it. He came home and he said, indeed, I'm horrible. He said, acting ain't for me. I'm not doing it. But he said, but I got it. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know, man. I'm not going to say everything I want to say. No, nigga, you ugly nigga. No, okay, if that's what he believed. He rolled with that because they believe that too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, so I got the first question for you, man. Because I seen certain things in No Mercy that was like filmed in a particular neighborhood. Did that have anything to do with Rosedale, Queens at all?
Yeah, of course. See, I'm a control freak like a mug. Like I like to have input. I want to have I'm hands on. Like anything I do, whether it's my business ventures or movies or whatever, I want to have some kind of input that ties into my roots. So I said, let's get a couple shots in my neighborhood.
Get that Queens in there.
Why not? You know what I mean?
What's some other ventures? Don't you have a studio,
Yeah, I got a partnership in a studio, also Run Game Studio.
In Queens.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Rosedale as well.
Rosedale to be
And
exact. Okay.
To be honest, I'm working on a lash and makeup line. I got a partner, Nia Marie. Shout outs to her and all that.
Peace, man.
So yeah, that's what I'm really working on right now. I got a lot of things going on with that. So yeah,
That's big time. Okay.
To many.
Well, can I get back to this, right? I just need to how did you get your own spinoff? Is it just as simple as, nigga, I got talent, leave me alone, or
First
what?
of all, I said address me as Sour Diesel.
Sour Diesel.
Wow. See, I didn't even say that. See, but
Damn,
if I was to
wait,
say Sour D, then you could have said what you said.
But you
But
wouldn't ask that.
He's
You
flagrant.
wouldn't have to ask that question
Okay.
if you listen and
Okay.
took notice to the name. But
okay.
what I will say is,
I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, obnoxious.
what was the question again, Chip?
All right. But that man's like, how did you get like that spinoff? I mean, because I didn't see no one else. I don't believe.
Well, like I said, I did. I was just a recurring character on Sons of Kingston.
Okay.
But every scene I was in, I don't want to toot my own horn. I was stealing scenes, man. Like,
Okay, I believe it.
I got a lot of response from that. So people wanted to see more. The director from that was like he was working on something different or whatever. So I said, you know what? Let me see the script. I was digging the script. It's actually just 5 episodes. Cause it's a pilot. It's not a full series.
All right.
But we was talking actually a couple of days ago,
I did
last
see.
week, and then we talking about season 2.
Okay. Oh, you need to. You have to because it's like you left us on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, you gotta build.
But I wouldn't say a cliff. What? Yeah, because you robbed them niggas and they gonna look for their money back.
Was you serious about what you said the other day?
Yes, pussy pun lock. You need to go beat your meat like you was doing in jail. I got plenty of Vaseline in the medicine cabinet. Hold that shit down.
Oh, you got jokes. Come here, Nova.
Oh my God, what?
I was talking about making some real money. What you willing to do to make it? Don't punk out on me now, Nove.
No. I'm down for whatever.
All right. I was thinking. Maybe we could get you in one of them strip clubs.
Nigga, what? You think I'm a hoe or something?
It's not like that.
My situation might be fucked up, but I still got my pride.
Baby, I just need you to get up in the club. Get close enough to these cats with cash. You set them up, and I'll rob them. Nobody said nothing about you hoeing. A bottle service girl.
So what if something happens to me?
No, I promise. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you.
You know, you ended it.
From what? By the way, I want to shout out Jermaine Johnson.
Who's that?
He's a director.
Oh, he directed the whole shit?
Of Sons of Kingston and No Mercy.
Really?
Fish.
Wow.
I think the kid's a genius, man. Word the mother.
I'm not going front. It had its own visual to it, where it was gloomy. It was, you know, it felt like it was shot.
It brought you,
You know what I mean? It felt like it was shot in London.
Right.
Like something dark. You know what I'm saying? Like
he got that style. I love his style of writing. He writes and directs. I love everything about what he do, man. So I love working with him. That's my boy.
And do you do any writing at all?
No, actually I don't do no writing. I've had opportunities to partner up with people. People shot me a couple ideas, but it's just something that I don't got the time for right now.
Well, what about input? Do you or anything?
Like I said, I always got input in any role I'm in because I want to be depicted in a certain light. Like I don't.
No doubt.
Well, one thing that I heard from two different people, Denzel Washington being one, and Drake being the other.
Gotcha.
Denzel Washington said he still goes to acting classes. Drake, from what I heard, I don't know about if he does this currently, but I remember at least a few years back, this is after many hits, that he carries his singing coach on the tour bus with him. So I'm asking you, what are you doing to improve your craft, and are you doing it currently?
Well, first of all, I've never taken an acting class in my life.
I heard Michael Rappaport say that before, and he's made good movies.
This
doing great stuff as well.
This kind of just fell on my lap. Like I had an opportunity through my cousin. But to expand on, let me first say to expand on my acting craft.
Okay.
I just go to a lot of I just read a lot of scripts. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I get a lot of opportunities. It's just,
you act them out? I mean, are you with somebody that?
See, I'm a type of guy when I go into do anything like 2-3 days in advance, I'm in character.
Okay.
I'm moving like that, like
no doubt.
So I don't have to go there and get into character. I'm in character.
Did it?
I don't know. People just told me I was made for this. This is something I never wanted, man. Okay. I never wanted this. I just had an opportunity. Someone gave me an opportunity with my cousin, Venom. Shout outs to him, man. He's actually he's on Sons of Kingston. You know, big star on that. Peace to the God. You know what I'm saying?
The Venom, all right.
You know, he respect your jaw, mister.
Oh, okay, I know exactly.
That's my cousin, you know what I'm saying? So he said I had a lot of character, a lot of spunk. I said, whatever. He shot me a script. Yeah. I read the script. I sent it to the director. He didn't like it.
Okay.
He said he couldn't see my face, etc., etc. Sent him another one. He said he didn't like it. I said, man, fuck this. I'm done. I'm done.
Well, can I say one thing to you?
Go ahead.
I hate kind of hearing that. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. It's a little bit of a defeatist attitude. I know you don't have that because you are a successful young man.
Right.
But I want to say this. They said that 100 times over I heard to Sylvester Stallone, and they wanted the script but didn't want him as Rocky. Okay. And he turned down countless people because he said, if you want Rocky, then you want me playing him. So don't ever give up on no. You're going to hear that a lot more than you hear yes. Because in this world, I believe there's a lot more people wrong than they are right.
Facts.
Yeah.
And to get back to the story, I wanted to, the reason why I brought that up is because I truly believe skills and talent is unmatched when it meets hard work. Yeah. And I believe you do have great skill and talent. And I just believe also go to acting classes, perfect it. I believe that you could be one of the great ones, sir. I underestimated you, I would like to say. I don't want to say that but I did go into it thinking I'm gonna watch this and it's a web series.
Well, look,
I'm gonna hear D going, "I'll kill you, nigga! I'll kill you!"
Nah, never that.
Man, I didn't want.
I had to be another character. I also, like I said, it's not a defeated attitude. Like, I feel if you put me to play a 54-year-old principal at an all-white high school, I'm gonna pull that motherfucker off.
No
I
doubt.
believe it too.
I know
Definitely,
I can.
definitely.
And those are the roles that I'm actually pursuing. I'm actually shying away from the hood shit.
But I mean, don't let them. Because I just heard you say they said no, so I said fuck it.
No. What I'm saying is, you didn't let me finish my story.
Oh, sorry, sir.
That was the second one.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Right.
Someone, actually, my cousin, said, just do the third one.
Okay.
I sent him the third one and actually got the role for Sons of Kingston. That was that story.
Oh, okay.
That's how I actually started. So it came in as, I don't want to do this at all. And it started and it,
Gave you a
snowballed
chance and
into
you seen, damn, I'm ill at
opportunity. I actually had an opportunity to do a shoot for Tales, BET, Chris Gotti. Shout outs to Chris Gotti, Irv Gotti or whatever. I had a conversation with Chris Gotti via DM.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to go down there for, go chop it up with them. They was in South Carolina, I believe.
Okay.
And, I had other work obligations. I had some meetings I had to take care of. But I still have an audition with them lined up. I'm gonna get in tune with them. You might catch me on that Tails, man.
Oh, that would be dope as hell.
Yeah,
I tell you, my brother, from what I seen, man, I was
That's a
very,
limit, man.
right. And how you feel about that?
For
Like,
real,
right?
nah,
No.
for- yeah, definitely. You got it. What it takes to make it really happen, man.
But look,
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we watching it. Like you said, like, hold on, this gonna be some.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But hone it.
Watching it, and being like, yo, he dead serious. Like, he really got. That's respect, man.
And we,
Appreciate
as Ike
Word
Radio, challenge you to go get acting lessons, to go do more than what you think you're capable of.
Yeah.
As I truly, God, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I seen a bum in the street, I'll be like, you should do your nails. I'm just that guy. Like, I'm gonna give you an encouragement. No, I'm just trying to say I'm gonna give you an encouraging
That
word.
makes sense.
No,
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I just believe that you can do this, G. After I seen like you had your own spin-off
Own
from a
show.
show, and you didn't even want to go there. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I know you as a dude who like he's Haitian like I am, so he has those Haitian genes.
like I'm fat.
He could lift weights for 5 days. And you're like, you just came from jail? It's like, you don't need to do much with us for some damn reason. I don't know why. So when I seen the show and the door opens and he comes out with a freaking plastic garbage bag, wife beater, looking like he just freshly came out of prison, and I said, I believe this. I'm like, wow. I remember, first off, to this day, I have shoulder problems because he came to my house and he told me, yo, indeed, you can do dips on an uneven bar, and fucked up my whole shoulder. To this day, this is at least 10 years ago. I'm not going to go into that. But point being is, he don't even really work out like that.
Nah, not really.
So when I seen him, I'm like, wait, this mother effer is taking it serious.
Yeah, that's serious.
He came out looking like he came fresh out of jail. He didn't go in.
Right.
That time. But he didn't go in.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know when.
I don't know what y'all talking about, man.
All I'm just saying is the man took the role seriously.
Yeah.
And to me, that showed me that take it another notch.
You might as well.
Take it another notch. Keep going. I'm telling you. Denzel Washington says he still goes to acting classes.
Right. And what's your name again?
Sour D. Zell Washington. I'm
That's
taking
what's
his
up.
place.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir. If you could throw some cash in my pocket, because, Sour D just came on. Cash in my pocket.
Got to.
You know what I mean? And we're about to come back. We need to do a Kobe tribute.
Yeah.
And I would like if everybody in the room come through, say their piece. Dominic is still here. Please believe that. We just had to give, praise to everybody. Yeah, man. Sour D. Zell Washington. Did I say that right, boy? How you say
D. Zell
Washington.
Boy. Because what happened to the boy? So the boy shot cross. Hold on. I need my pen.
Get the eraser. Erase the boy at the end. Erase the
boy. To take out the boy, because that's
the end part.
Hold on. Wait a minute. It's gone.
There you go.
It's gone.
There it is. No more.
And if y'all ever see it again, I was hacked.
Zell. That's it.
Can they hack a piece of loose leaf? Can I use it as
They'll
an
find
excuse?
a way. They'll find a way.
We will be back with the Kobe tribute. We got to say how we feel, man.
Yeah. 347.
Rest in peace, Kobe.
626
And Gianna.
0547.
Yeah. Call out.
Cash in my pocket and I'm ready to spend. Cash in my pocket, cash in my pocket. Got cash in my pocket and I'm ready to spend. Cash in my pocket, cash in my pocket. Set Porsche outside and I'm ready to go. Cash
my pocket, cash in my pocket. Say, shorty on the pole and she giving a show. Cash in my pocket, cash. It's freaky, dicky, pretty, dicky, deedy. Yeah. We're back. Ike Radio. You know what, sweetheart? When we put you in the middle, this one right here, so they can see. The camera need to know what's going on, because they're gonna hate me if I go. Indeed, you marketed that you was gonna have this beautiful queen here, and I did not see her.
Like that did not happen.
And guess what? She's been here all the time, support,
holding it down,
bringing her presence.
Yeah.
That mic is yours now, madame. Go for it.
Shower D.
And like I said, we was gonna come back.
Big band.
Who would like to go first? I don't want to be the man seeming like I'm yakety-yakking all over the damn place. I respect everyone. If you know what? There, I'm going.
Set it off, man. Come on. You know you gotta set it off,
gonna say, indeed, why you ain't there? No, see, I had my mind right, but I love all y'all. I want y'all to all succeed.
No doubt.
I'm gonna keep it 100 from the door. I did not like Kobe at first. Did not. Not even a little bit did I like Kobe at first. But I had stake in the game. In 2000, he won his first ring against a team that I love since a Bambino. Team that I loved, Indiana Pacers. In the year 2000. Won his first ring against us, destroyed us. But I'm going to say this. The referees for that game went to prison behind betting on that game and making it go the way they wanted to. So Reggie Miller, I see you, homeboy. I'm going to get back to
that moment.
No.
Had to use that moment.
Excuse me, sir. You know that affected me to this day, yes?
No doubt.
My boy, he know that. He was there with me.
You've been talking about it for the longest. So.
But we'll get back to Kobe.
Yeah.
But he's one of those dudes that was so nice, so Mamba, that he forced you to go, damn, you know what? I still don't like him, but I respect the hell out of him. Like, because you understand everything he did to get where he's at.
Takes a lot.
You know? Yeah. Nothing is given to you in this world. And you know what's so deep? He actually showed me the meaning of respect. Not him per se. I'm not going to amp it all up like it was because of him I knew what respect is. Yeah. But he was an addition to what I already knew. And a strong addition. What he showed me was, you ain't got to like me, but you're going to respect me.
Exactly.
You dig, Dom?
No doubt. Yeah.
And he did that every single time. I had probably one of my best pickup games after watching Kobe in the playoffs. In my line, I'm telling you, spin moves and everything, B. My line wasn't that nice and ball. I was there with me and ball. No, my post got. It looked ugly. But I was
it wasn't nice to look at.
It wasn't.
But the ball went in. I'm just saying, it wasn't good.
For lack of better words, it was awkward.
Yeah, nah.
But it was good.
Yeah.
It went in.
Nah, for real.
So I mean, I'm done, man. I just wanted to say, rest in peace, Kobe, man. The part that you played in my life is, you might not like me, but they're gonna respect you.
Yeah.
Don, talk to me.
Yeah, I guess for me, I'm not really big on sports. I think if I do watch sports, it is mostly like basketball. Okay. So I did hear about Kobe Bryant. I wouldn't say that I was a fan, but again, I did respect him, right? Okay. But I think the tragic death is what kind of took a toll on everybody. Yeah. And of course on Instagram you kind of have those people that are very negative, and that's like, you know what, you didn't know him personally, so why are people taking it so, so hard? Yeah. But I think it's more so like his death reminded you of how grateful you should be of life, right? Yeah. And go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I think a lot of people said I love you way more before they left the door. Right. A lot of people, my parents included. They was telling me I love you. Don't get me wrong.
Nah, for real.
Oh, my friends. Writing me like, I love you. Where's this coming from? But again, you appreciate the relationship that you have with people.
No doubt. It made you really go, damn, yo, like, life is short, B.
Yeah. And then, too, it reminded people a lot about their own sorrows and, like, the grief that they have been through. So I have a friend who, he just recently lost his dad a few months ago. So when Kobe died, it was like, it took him back to that place of when he was grieving, right? And how his family felt and how it made him feel and how he had to kind of step up and be like the man of like the family. So I think too, it's not just people just mourning just because it's Kobe, because he was a legend. And when you look back at the story on why he was on the helicopter, right? Because the traffic was so bad and he wanted to be able to still spend time with his family and still be able to do the things that he loved. And he dedicated so much time to that. It is like heartbreaking, right? Because he could have said, you know what, I've already created this like platform, right? I've created this foundation. I don't need to help anymore. I have way more, I have enough money. I don't need to do this. But he wanted to kind of still show people that, hey, I want to help. I want to be there. I want to still encourage. I want to inspire. I want to empower. And that means a lot to me. People don't do that to our community. There's a lot of times where, you have people that are from our own communities and they turn their back on us. It's like, okay, they don't come back. They don't do the utilities that we spoke about. It's just like, hey, I made my money. I'm out. Like, F y'all. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, like why should I come back? Yeah. And a lot of times, I don't blame them. I mean, no, because
unfortunately.
I'm gonna keep it real, man. There's no love in the damn hood.
Yeah,
G, like, you know how many times we be asking, yo, come support us and come to our shows, and they be like, well, it's at 9. You're not doing nothing. Come on, damn show.
But I'm not saying you have to come back and live, right? But you should come back and like give back to your community.
But support us while the perception. Remember when I said that barometer? While you think I'm a broke nigga. Right. Support me then. No. Don't wait till the rumors are he's gay. The rumors are till it's Illuminati where you're like, yo, can I get backstage passes?
Yeah.
Don't wait then. Yeah. Wait till you think I ain't worth shit.
Yeah.
That's okay. People wait until your name is lit and they be like, oh, I know him. I know her. You don't know me and I don't know you.
like, just for everybody to know. Everybody. I remember who did not repost my shit. That's it.
Say that again.
And I'm not even doing it for you. I'm not doing it to show. I'm gonna show these niggas. I used to do that when I was young. I'm gonna make it to show these niggas. Fuck y'all. I started wondering why the hell are they taking space in my damn head? I'm doing this for me and my family and the friends and the people who support me and love me to get us out of whatever situation we think we are in. Fish and bread. But everybody, I want to say closing words because we're going to be out of here. And Sour D.
Yeah, nah, just rest in peace to Kobe, man. Like, if anything, I would say that he just showed me no matter how hard you work, it's like you can always go harder. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude, he had all his talent, all his skill, and he's still extra practicing, you know what I mean? Like just that drive in him. And it never stopped too. There's one thing to just have that drive for a moment and it's like a burst, but this dude through years and years and years and years and instilling it into his family, his kids, his daughters and all that's huge. Yeah, my daughters definitely, Sanaya, Leilani, love you. You know what I mean? Definitely, man, love you guys. And yeah, man, that's it. But rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, G.I.
Yeah, rest in peace, Kobe.
And everybody else that passed through, man. All the families.
See, people tend to forget about those people too, and that's going to be my final thing. I'm just going to say, I'm a type of dude, man. Just show appreciation and love to like even the smallest people that you think is your smallest fans. You might have a little cousin that bothers you, calls you. Just pay attention to them, call them, ask them how they doing. Just show love. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the little people that matter too.
Real.
Ike Radio,
I know
we signing out. We love y'all for that. We're not spilling on this guy's joint real quick. You know what I'm telling you, the cup runneth over.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, man, thank y'all for everybody who tuned in.
Yeah, man.
Ike Radio, better known as I Know
Everything.
Radio. You heard Dom. That sounded good. I need to get like one of those. What do you call those things?
We gotta get a drop. Can we get a drop? Yeah, we gonna get a drop. We got. Yeah.
But thank y'all for tuning. We will be back.
I need y'all to all tune in.
On Q96FM.com.
Q96FM.com. Yo, Bam, Maryland, peace, y'all. We gonna be out there in a minute.
Love y'all. At least I got Trevor Kane with class.
We just say the next show.
Thank you,
So much, man.
Oh yeah, Maji. This the one right here.
I really been on the road with songs that I wrote, but feeling like nobody know this. Hop on the track with the goal.
Once this record hit top 10, everybody call me I'm catching when the traffic liquor, this traffic pushing. We all got trips, fresh bitch, kiss my Haitian ass. Ladies, big hits, clutch clips, and a big ass bump out. 2 tips, all tips.
I ain't gonna lie. Look, bring that down, DJ, bring that down. We get ready to take a quick intermission, but y'all didn't tell me that these guys ain't influenced y'all while they was performing. You wasn't scared? You wasn't scared? While they was performing my mother call, I was like, bitch, I'm at the show. I gotta call him back right now.
Reserves in the birds, Marines quarantine, Queens, Harlem next. They in the process to cleanse, dissect, eclipse a couple of sons. You don't kill them or control some. In the doldrums of the jungle's bows, where the junkies growl, when the hustle's proud, when the world's always hungry to eat. Life's got an appetite for the weak. You need me, I'll be on Fuck You Avenue all day. Hey, it's your Queensbread, ex-sweet head. I thought he was dead. I died for man, like thorns on our hands and holes in our hands. Got the man, now you need to supply. nigga feeling to die. Getting high, getting drunk, nigga raw in the cup. So what you want? It's been 8 years, so my brain been clear. See it through my ears, here there's nothing there. Don't stare cause the glare could blind your eyes. Child say your cries, we survived day to day with the gods in the earth state. You can play around if you want to.